In order to get to the next steps in your life, you must have trust in the Most High, Yah Elohim, in His Son, Yahshua HaMashiach. You must have faith. You must believe. But this next thing I'm getting ready to say, you shall not do this. You shall not give any room to doubt. If you give room to doubt, then how you going to receive and believe anything that the Most High Yah is telling you and is trying to do in your life? When you're asking for something, you need to believe that you're going to get it, right? But if you have doubt, you're going to let that allow it to bring in wavering, double-mindedness. You're going to bring in unbelief, all type of demonic demons. I can't make none of this stuff up. When you're asking and you let all these demons in, how is it that you're going to receive anything that you're praying for? Especially when you were introduced to doubt. But don't worry. We're going to get right to the Most High Yah's word on this one. Thank you, Most High Yah Elohim, and you as well, Yahshua HaMashiach. Y'all get all the honor, all the glory, all the praise, all the worship. I thank you, thank you, thank you. But right quick, this is James chapter 1, verses 6 through 8. All right, verse 6. It says, only it must be in faith that he acts with no wavering. Start that over. Only it must be in faith that he acts with no wavering. Okay, no hesitation, no doubting. Okay, for the one who wavers, hesitates, doubts, is like the bellowing surge out at sea that is blown hither and thither and tossed by the wind. All right, so you're stuck in between getting an answer for whatever it is that you prayed for. Why is that? You have no faith and you're doubting. All right. How you going to get what you answered for when your mind is blown back and forward? All right, verse 7. It says, for truly let not such a person imagine that he will receive anything he asks for from the Most High Yah. Why is this? Because your mind is not right. You're asking for stuff and you don't even believe that you will receive it. You're asking to do certain stuff, and when you get to doing it, you don't even believe that you're going to be doing it. Next verse. Verse 8. For being as he is a man of two minds, he is unstable and unreliable and uncertain about everything he thinks, feels, decides. All right, this Proverbs 3, chapter 5 to 8. Verse 5, it says, trust in the Most High Yah with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Verse 7, it says, be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Most High Yah, and depart from evil. Last verse. It says, it shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. All right, this Matthew chapter 14. We got verses 25 to 31. All right, verse 25. It says, and in the fourth watch of the night, Yahshua came to them walking on the sea. Next verse. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified and said, it is a ghost. And they screamed out with fright. Verse 27, but instantly he spoke to them saying, take courage, I am. Stop being afraid. All right, pay attention to these last three verses. They're going to stick out. This shows that you need to have trust. You need to believe. You need to have faith, and you need not to let doubt get any room. Verse 28, and Peter answered him, Adonai, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water. All right, so what's taking place right here? Peter answered him, Adonai, if it is you. All right, so Peter does not sound like he was 100% sure that it was the Adonai on the water. So that's a form of doubt right there, is it not? But let's continue to go further. Verse 29, he said, come. So Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water, and he came toward Yahshua. All right, next verse. But when he perceived and felt the strong wind, he was frightened. And as he began to sink, he cried out, Adonai, save me from death. All right, there it is again. You was asking to do something, and soon as you started doing it, you don't even believe you are doing it. Last verse. Instantly Yeshua reached out his hand and caught him and held him, saying to him, O you of little faith, why did you doubt? All right, this is why I always tell y'all need to study to show thyself approved. Get in the Most High Yah's word. But this is Matthew chapter 21. We got verses 18 to 22. Verse 18. Now in the morning, as he returned into the city, he hungered. Next verse. And when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it and found nothing thereon, but leaves only, and said unto it, Let no fruit grow on thee henceforth forever. And presently the fig tree wilted away. All right, verse 20. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, How soon is the fig tree wilted away? Next verse. Yeshua answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if you have faith and doubt not, you shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if you shall say to this mountain, Be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. Last verse. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. All right, this John chapter 20. We got verses 24 to 28. 24. But Thomas, one of the 12, called Didymus, was not with them when Yeshua came. Next verse. The other disciples therefore said unto him, We have seen the Adonai. But he said unto them, Except I see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. Next verse. And after 8 days again his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yeshua, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst, and said, Peace be unto you. Verse 27. Then said he to Thomas, Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. And be not faithless, but believing. Last verse. And Thomas answered and said unto him, My Adonai and my Elohim. All right, this Hebrews 11. We got verses 1 and 6. Verse 1. It says, Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Elohim must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, the 2 Timothy chapter 1, we got verse 7. It says, For Elohim had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. All right, look at that. It's showing another spirit, the spirit of fear. That goes to show y'all, I can't make none of this stuff up. It's so many different demonic spirits. All of them are demons. But right along the rest of this, it says that, but we have a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. That comes from the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the Holy Spirit. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. It says, Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy Elohim. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Okay, fear not. All right, this Jeremiah chapter 29. We got verses 11 to 13. First verse. It says, For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, said the Most High Yah, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Next verse. Then shall you call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. Last verse. And ye shall seek me and find me, when you shall search for me with all your heart. All right, the Psalms chapter 23. We got verses 4 and 5. Let's go. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Last verse. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Whatever it is y'all praying for, whoever it is that y'all might be praying for, you have to believe. You have to have faith. You have to trust the Most High Yah and Yeshua HaMashiach. And please, Don't give doubt no room. I said that.